Hello children, today in this class we are going to learn about nutrition chapter in 10th class. The process of obtaining food is known as nutrition. Every organism needs food. In this topic we are going to learn about types of nutrition. Observe the following pictures. What they refer to? Yes, they are referred to food items what we eat daily. Why we eat food items? What is the use of them? Need of food, growth and repair of our body, maintain body temperature for body, carry out other functions like digestion, excretion, blood circulation, respiration in our body. They require some energy. That energy provided by the food what we intake daily. From single cell organisms to multicellular organism, they required a variety of substances as food to carry out functions in their body. In the same way, human beings also, every cell requires a wide variety of substances. The acquiring of food is different from one organism to another organism. That is divided into three types: autotrophic nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition, parasitic nutrition. First, autotrophic nutrition. Some organisms produce food by their own using some nutrients. Hence, they are called autotrophs. Example, plants. So, plants capable of using light energy to synthesize chemical compounds. They acquire nutrients like mineral salts from the soil, carbon dioxide from the air, and capturing the sunlight. They produce complex food compounds like carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. These compounds are utilized by providing energy in living organisms like animals, also human beings. So many food items we obtain from plants only. Even we depend on some another animals for products, even though those animals also depended on plants for food. So the plants produce food items in the process of photosynthesis. Second, we are going to learn about heterotrophic nutrition. Depending on the type of food, availability of food, organisms use many strategies of food intake. So many animals depended on plants or another animals for food. They are known as heterotrophs. The nutrition here known as heterotrophic nutrition. Example, deer and lion. Deer uses teeth and tongue for cutting the grass. Lion uses its claw and teeth for capturing the prey. In this way, many other animals use different ways to acquire the food items in heterotrophic nutrition. We see some examples. Some organisms break down the food molecules outside their body and then absorb it. They are known as saprophytes. Examples: bread mold, yeast, mushrooms. Another example: some other organisms derive nutrients from plants or animals without killing them. Example: Cuscuta, lice, leeches. These organisms intake the food material into their body and they break down inside them and use for their functions inside their bodies. Next, unicellular organisms like amoeba. Amoeba intakes food using temporary finger-like extensions known as pseudopodia. They are cell surface with fuse over the food particle forming a food vacuole. So with the use of pseudopodias, amoeba forms a food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, it breaks down the complex food molecules into simple food molecule and then diffused in the cytoplasm. After that, the undigested part of the food material is thrown outside. Another single cell organism is paramecium. Paramecium has a definite shape. Food is taken inside at a specific spot. The food is moved to the spot by the movement of the cilia, which are cover entire surface of the paramecium body. From the spot, food is ingested and break down in the cytoplasm and uses its functions. And next, parasitic nutrition. Nutrition in Cuscuta. Cuscuta, generally known as dodder plant, it is a leafless twining parasitic plant, belongs to 170 twining species distributed throughout the world. The dodder contains no chlorophyll. Instead, it has a special structure that is haustoria. They are root-like structures that penetrate the tissue of the host plant and may be kill it. The slender string-like stem of the dodder may be yellow, orange, pink, or brown in color. Its leaves are reduced to minute scales. The dodder flowers in nodule-like clusters are made up of white or yellow bell-like petals. The dodder germinates into an anchoring root and then the slender stem grows in a spiral fashion until reaches the host plant. Then twines around the stem of the host plant and forms haustoria which penetrates the stem of the host plant. The water and nutrients are drawn through the haustoria from the host plant xylem and phloem. Now the root rods are away after the stem is contact with the host plant. As dodder grows, it sends new hostorias and establishes new branches on the host plant. After growing in a few spiral around the stem of the host plant, dodder continues to twine and branch and resembles a fine, densely tangled web thin stems all over the host plant. So we can easily identify these dodder plants like in the picture you are seeing in our surroundings. So dodder is a parasitic plant that absorbs the water and nutrients from the host plant through the hostorias and the host plant may be killed by the dodder plant